It is time for our first touchdown round robin, Dave. And I don't want to take away any thunder from you. There's a little bit of a reveal here. We're seeing some new names on the first touchdown round robin this week that I think are making their debuts in their careers on the round robin for the first time. Who are we going with this week?
Yep. So not only a couple fresh guys here on the round robin, but we're also switching it up a bit. We've gone with strictly our top 5 overall probabilities through the first 5 weeks. It got us a ×3 in week 1, cashed in anytime TD parlay in week 1 and week 4, but we haven't been able to get the round robin hit that we want for the first touchdown. So we're going to switch it up just a little bit here. We are going to use some top probabilities, but we're also mixing in some guys in very good matchups. And hopefully we're going to take advantage of those and exploit some defenses this week. Starting off with Jonathan Taylor at 17% and +340. Taylor's our second highest probability of the whole week. 7 total touchdowns for Taylor this season, 2 games with 3+. Despite having all the big playability, 6 of his touchdowns have come in the red zone, so he's not dependent on scoring via the big play. Does have a little Daniel Jones vulturing to worry about. He does get a pretty good Cardinals defense this week, allowing a touchdown on 47.1% of red zone trips. But this offense runs through JT. He's our second highest probability of the week, and we're going to roll with him here. Next up, Ashton Genty, 15% at +370. This is his first time in here. The Raiders offense is a little tough to back because of Geno Smith's ability to turn the ball over at will. But they're facing the Titans, who've allowed 10 rushing scores this season. There are only 3 other teams in the NFL who have allowed at least 7. They're giving up almost 150 rushing yards per game. Genty has converted 16 red zone touches into 3 touchdowns. Hopefully Geno Smith doesn't get in the way of this. They just let Genty tear it up, run with the ball, and get in there. But the Titans have 2 games without an offensive TD at all. The last game, they didn't get one until 2 minutes left. The Raiders should score first here, and hopefully it's via Genty on the ground or through the air. Next up, Kyren Williams, 14% at +350. This one was a bit of a toss-up between Kyren Williams and Puka Nacua, but Puka's odds are almost the same. He's like +440, and we've got him at only 9%, so we have to take the odds here and the probability. We're going to get the Ravens' bottom-tier rushing defense, allowing 1.2 rushing TDs per game. They gave up a 27-yard rushing TD to old Nick Chubb last week, a 72-yard run to Montgomery a couple of weeks ago. Even Isaiah Pacheco's longest run of the season, which was 12 yards at that time, came against the Ravens. Kyren Williams has converted 20 red zone touches into 4 total TDs. Ravens have the second worst red zone defense in the game with a 76% red zone conversion rate. Now we're switching it up here with 2 wide receivers in great spots. Rookie Emeka Egbuka at 10% and +800. Almost fair odds here. Greg's guy.
My guy, dude. I love seeing Emeka
He loves
anywhere.
to see this.
I'm so happy to see him on this.
This was a reveal for you, and he loves it. 49ers just allowed a huge game to Matt Stafford this past week. Almost 400 yards, 3 touchdowns. You can really feel the lack of a pass rush from the 49ers defensive front without Nick Bosa. They've given up 8 passing touchdowns this year. We don't really know what their offense is going to look like in this game between quarterback and receivers, so we're not touching it. Meanwhile, Egbuka is already one of the best receiving threats in the league this season. Scored in all but 1 game, and he still caught 6 for 85 in that one. He's Baker's go-to, and it's a team that just simply hasn't found much success on the ground at all this year, so we're going to happily ride with their strength in the passing game. And finally, Quentin Johnston, 8% at +1,000. The Dolphins feel like a defense you have to attack this week, but we're avoiding the backfield, as we mentioned, because we just don't know what it's going to be. And that's even more of a reason you might expect a more pass-heavy game for the Chargers, who are in desperate need of a statement victory. Go with what's worked. What's worked is Quentin Johnston finding the end zone. Haskins has an 8.6% first TD probability. He's +650. Johnston is almost the exact same, and he's +1,000. So you're getting much better odds. This is actually pretty much a fair price, and we're getting a very vulnerable Miami defense, allowing 1.2 touchdowns per game to wide receiver. Play it round robin, ×2, ×3, ×4, ×5. Play it as an anytime TD parlay on the side if you are so motivated to do so. We've had some luck with that as mentioned, twice this year. I certainly will be. And I have already played this as the first touchdown round robin. It's already locked in my bet slips.
I love it. It's one of the most fun ways to bet. We do it every single week, and we unveil it live on the Thursday episode of this show every single week as well. Let us know if you tail along with this. And thank you, Dave, for presenting that as always.